Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review of a classic fragrance which I've loved for a long time. It is Diesel Loverdose, and I'm going to be letting you know what this smells like. What I think it is quite similar to but more affordable, and I also have the red version of Loverdose Red Kiss, and I'll let you know what that smells like as well. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes. I have hundreds of videos just like this, so do check them out. And I also have my website which has detailed reviews. I have an article that goes through all the versions of Loverdose, and I link there where you can still get them. And I'll also put the links down below in the description box to where you can get all these perfumes I talk about in UK, Europe, North America, Australia, and where they're available. And if you're a regular viewer, do check to see if you're subscribed, and you can sign up to my newsletter. I'll put the link down below in the description, along with where you can pre-order the fragrance that I'm releasing later this year. There's only a few days left for you to do that now. Cool. So when I see Loverdose, think of Loverdose, I get so nostalgic because I remember when this came out. I think I was about maybe 20, and I just instantly fell in love. It was the coolest bottle I had ever seen. Like back then there weren't that many of these gimmicky type bottles. I think Marc Jacobs Daisy perhaps had just come out. You know, most bottles were pretty normal and boring, and I had just never seen a bottle like this, and I just immediately was in love. I loved the purple. I love the color. It's really vivid, vivid purple. And then when I smelt it, I was also instantly in love as well. It's quite a strong fragrance, but it's also sweet. And I think it is quite sexy, but in a sort of playful way. It's not taking itself too seriously. Now, it's a weird perfume for me because when I look at the notes that are in it, which are star anise and licorice, I don't like either of those notes. I don't even like them to eat. I don't like eating licorice. I don't like star anise in like flavor in food. I always pick it out. So it's weird that I love this. And personally, I don't think it smells like licorice or star anise. There's perhaps a licorice vibe underneath, but there's also vanilla in here, jasmine, and a mandarin orange. And for me, it's like that orangey, vanilla-y jasmine, and then maybe there's some licoriciness underneath, which is making it like sweet, but not in a licorice way. So don't be put off by the fact that it has licorice as a note if you don't like licorice like me. I had this for years and years and years, and then I stopped repurchasing it because like I have so many perfumes, so it felt unnecessary. But what I recently sprayed it in store and suddenly realized that it is so similar to YSL Black OPIUM. So what I've done is I actually have Black OPIUM here, and I've sprayed Black OPIUM on one side of my hand and this on the other about an hour ago. And I can confirm that they literally do smell almost the same, because Black OPIUM also has similar notes in. It's got that sort of jasmine, it's got that sweetness in the base, but Loverdose, for the full 75ml size, you're talking about maybe 40 something pounds. This is the 30ml. I think I paid like 21 pounds for this. Whereas Black OPIUM, you're looking, you know, close to 100 pounds for the full size, maybe 40 something for the 30ml. So it's basically half the price of Black OPIUM. So I think if you love Black OPIUM, it's definitely worth giving this a try if you want to save yourself a bit of money. Personally, I think the bottle is nicer than Black OPIUM. It's way more unique and different, but that's just me. So I may have found you a little dupe there. I think if you like quite sweet perfumes, definitely want to try. If you're new to perfumes, this is one that isn't really like advertised much anymore, but I think it is certainly still sold. I don't know whether they're still making it, like you don't see it advertised and stuff anymore, but I think it's great. It's definitely great for a young girl. I was, you know, quite young and still kind of into that like teenage phase a bit, and I love the whole like black and purple vibe. So I think it's quite good for a young sort of teenager as well, if they're into that as like a gift. But yeah, it's really unique. I also have the red version called Red Kiss. Now I think this is discontinued, though it is still online. I'll leave the links below where you can get it. Now this one's different. This one is more of a typical sweetness. So it has a bit of hazelnut and chocolate in, but really I get like a sugary blackcurrant, this apricot, it's like a fruity sugariness, bit of patchouli in the base as well. But for me, this is like a sugary blackcurrant, sugary apricot with a bit of a hazelnut chocolate underneath. So this is more similar to something like the Cacharel perfumes, the lipstick ones, Yes I Am, and their latest one, which has a lot of chocolate in, but it doesn't smell like chocolate like that does. It's more like a blackcurrant apricot sweet that's sat next to some chocolate maybe. So I don't think it's as unique and special as original Loverdose, and I don't think it's quite as strong, but again, it's a very unique bottle, and yeah, I think this is discontinued, so this will disappear off the internet soon. There were other versions that have also been discontinued. They released a low version of the purple one, which was in a lighter purple, and that one was totally different. It was like red apple with some orange blossom, like really light and fresh. They also had one called TATOO, Diesel Tattoo, which came out with the men's Diesel Fuel for Life tattoo, which is still sold actually, and it's my favorite from is it Fuel for Life? No, only the Brave in the men's, but the women's one, Diesel Loverdose Tattoo, that was like a milky vanilla with tonka bean, again kind of like the milkiness in the Cacharel Yes I Am. And there was also an eau de toilette version of that as well, but the tattoo ones are pretty much disappeared off the internet, and the low one as well is gone. These are the only two that it's easy to get hold of, and Loverdose is still sold normally in like shops and stuff. But I have to say, like, for me, Loverdose is such a hidden gem. I'm so glad I repurchased this, so nostalgic. I think if you're a collector of bottles, and of course if you like Black Opium, you should definitely try this. It's pretty unaffordable and it's fun. And it's really trendy and cool, makes me feel like I'm 20 again. So yeah, that's it guys. Let me know if you're a Loverdose fan like me. Did you have it in the past? Do you still wear it? Let me know which is your favorite from the range. I do read all your comments down below. But that's it guys, so thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.